taxi.
Pare ό,τι θέλεις.
Ευχαριστώ.
Φτάνω αυτά.
Yeah.
Morning, Eric.
Morning,
You're up early.
They look good. Breakfast for lunch.
Oh, they're my wages. Marcus from Southampton. Drop into the bar later. I'll buy an ouzo.
Okay, thank you. See you.
Right, see you later then, perhaps.
Good. Where are you going?
To the beach to wash Mark. Hey, when did that arrive then?
What? Oh, I don't know. Whose is it?
Let's go and have a look.
Okay.
My God!
What should we do? Call the police?
No, no. I'll call Eric Shepherd. He'll know what to do.
All right, I'll go.
No, you stay here by the boat. I'll go.
Don't be long.
Eric! Where are you going?
Back soon. Don't be long.
She's still breathing. She's just unconscious.
That's how we found her.
What should we do?
Do you know who she is?
Nope.
We've never seen her before.
I wonder where the boat came from. Could have just drifted in, I suppose.
Oh. Well, look, she's coming round.
Well, she can't stay here. Give me a hand, will you?
Okay.
Put her head up a bit for me, will you?
Can you tell us your name?
Well, how do you know she's English?
Marks and Sparks.
Oh,
Could I possibly have an aspirin?
sure.
Well, of course, to me, she's just like Aphrodite. Who? Well, Venus, the love goddess, you know that.
Oh, yes.
She floated in from the sea on a shell, rose from the waves.
Well, this one had a champagne bottle with it.
Yes, and where did Aphrodite come from? Not 20 miles along the coast.
Well, why 20?
Well, that boat couldn't have come any further.
And somebody's going to miss it soon.
My boat! It was on the beach! It was halfway up the beach! It could not have drifted out!
Put on your arms.
My arms. My boat cost me 15,000 drachmae!
Otfem, I must see about this.
And 50 liters of petrol in the tank! It could be at Malta by now! Who is going to pay for it?
Malister.
Thank you. Can you tell me where I am?
Yeah, you're in Ayos Nicholas. My name is Anne Shepherd. This is my husband, Eric. We run a bar here.
Ios Nikolaos. How did I get here?
You're in a boat you must have drifted in.
Oh, I remember the boat, but how long? What day is this?
Tuesday?
Monday night. No, Tuesday morning. It must have been this morning, about 6.
It's only 11 now.
And there was an empty bottle of champagne in the boat.
I had scotch before that.
Scotch and champagne.
Could I possibly have some coffee?
Yeah.
Is Mr. Shepherd in? Yes, shall I call him? Please.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, Eric.
Oh, Nico, would you make a cup of Nescafe for the girl, please? Yes. Oh, would you like a cup?
No thanks, but I'll have a raki.
Oh, Katerina, raki for Captain Grisakis, please. We had a rather interesting find on the beach this morning.
I believe she's in your protective custody.
Yeah. Yes, I was going to give you a call. Apparently, she just floated in.
Yes, well, how is the young lady?
She's got a hell of a hangover, but I think she'll be all right.
Has she told you anything?
Yes, she's English.
Well, that's all?
That's all.
Well, I can tell you that she came from Sitia. The boat has been reported missing by its owner. She arrived in Crete only last Thursday in company of 2 men and a woman, and her name is Julie Johnson.
You move fast.
Well, there are those who keep me informed.
But, you know, a young English girl has a few drinks too many, floats out to sea. I mean, that merits your personal attention.
The question of the boat? No, my friend. The circumstances under which she got into it? Perhaps.
Oh, how come?
Well, Miss Johnson and her friend's behavior since their arrival to Crete has been somewhat unconventional, enough to interest Sergeant Mourikis in Sitia.
What, do you want to see her?
No, I have sent for her friends. I'll talk to all of them later at the station. Interview room, say 1 o'clock?
Yes, all right, I'll tell her.
By the way, is she attractive?
Yes, very.
Then why the hell are you standing here talking to me? See you at 1 o'clock.
Julie.
Julie Johnson.
Here we are. You take sugar?
Thank you.
Yes, Nico thought you would.
Well, we're making some progress. This is Julie Johnson.
Yes, I know, from Sitia. That's where the boat came from.
Have my friends reported me missing?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. How long have you been in Crete?
Oh, since last week. Thursday. There are 4 of us. Val, Nat, Frankie and me.
Frankie was your boyfriend?
In a way, I suppose. At least he was. Then last night he suddenly decided he wanted to go home.
Well, why was that?
There was a row. Mainly with Val, though. She's my best friend, even though we do seem to fight all of the time. It finished with me getting... Well, I drank rather a lot. Must have got a bit hysterical, so I thought I'd go on the beach.
When?
About dawn.
Where were the others?
In the hotel.
What happened on the beach?
I got into the boat. I don't remember much after that. I suppose I must have just floated out. How do you know my name?
Someone's been asking after you.
Who?
The police.
The police?
Yeah. What was the name of the hotel in Sitia?
The Minos?
She's not here. Julie's not in her room. I've looked.
She probably went home with Frankie.
Well, her suitcase is still there and his isn't. Listen, I'm worried.
Oh, don't worry about Julie.
Well, where is she? I told you we shouldn't have left her alone.
What do you mean left her? She went to her own room.
She was stoned.
Oh, stoned. We were all stoned. I feel terrible. Ugh. What's the time?
Quarter to 12. Where is she?
So tender, you really do care.
Oh, now what's that supposed to mean? I mean, she could be anywhere. She could be in... We'll have to go and look for her. After breakfast. I must have some breakfast. What's your money situation?
Oh, damn all. Oh, Nat, don't. It's too bright.
Don't you want to be seen through?
Oh, Nat, please.
The money's going too fast. What the hell did you spend yesterday's on?
This! And champagne and postcards and sticky buns and... Oh, this is one hell of a room.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Cobblers.
Oh, it's cold! Listen, you'll have to take Julie seriously.
Oh, she'll turn up, so pipe down.
What's that?
Art. Vertical feature.
You shouldn't be doing that.
You with your art should have done it for me.
OK, so it's a vertical feature, so it's nice. But be careful. Just a minute.
Mr. Davidson?
Yes?
Valerie Griffith?
Yes? What do you want?
Please, I have a car. I will wait and then I will drive you.
Where to?
Ios Nikolaos.
What for?
Your friend, Miss Johnson.
Julie, she's not here.
I know, that is why I have come for you.
Oh, my God.
It's only a loan.
To be repaid when?
She can't live in a bikini.
Why, is she going to borrow something of mine?
You're slightly larger than her, dear.
What's that for?
Mr. Nestor, he's paying for it. It's for Julie.
You've come to the wrong island.
Why?
Aphrodite came to Cyprus, not Crete.
The wind must have been blowing in the wrong direction.
But the morning star was in the sky.
Now, how would you know that, mister?
Well, I saw it. And there's your metal.
What? You mean copper?
Yeah, found on Cyprus, same root, cuprum. In astrology, love. In alchemy, harmony. And the sign for copper and the love planet is... the sign for women.
I'll take that, Lincoln.
He hasn't paid for this one.
Right.
You don't.
Oh, thank you, Eric.
That's 10 drachmas, Nestor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For...
There we are. What's this, graffiti on the table?
No, not graffiti, erudition.
That sounds worse.
Thank you.
That's a pretty dress.
Thank you.
Do you know, I think I'm going to give up running a bar and take up beachcombing.
Cheers.
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 I'm just going down to the beach, take a look at the boat before the owner gets here.
Oh, I'd love to see the beach and the boat. I wasn't exactly compos mentis when I left it.
No, you weren't, were you? Well, come on then, when you finish your drink, and then I can drop you off at the police station afterwards. You have to be there by 1.
Look, I'll go with her. I know where the police station is. They won't do anything to you. I'll show you the beach later. I'll do a portrait of you coming in on the foam.
Some other time, Eric.
Yeah, I'll see you at the police station. Coming in on the phone. Let's go down to the beach. Going down to the beach.
Who is your friend, Val?
Val? Oh, we've known one another for years. We share a flat together. We went to school together.
Bloody fuzz.
Bros?
Is Mrs. Johnson here?
No. Do sit down.
I can stay with Miss Johnson.
Just Miss Johnson.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Can you see your own way home?
I think so. Thank you.
It'll be all right. I've been here before.
Please.
Bye.
Feeling better, Miss Johnson?
Much better.
Good.
Do you mind if I smoke?
No, go right ahead.
Will you have one?
No, thank you. I don't smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't seem to have a light. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Εμπρός.
Μακριάζονται ρε σώνο και τις μισκρύφτες.
Εντάξει.
Julie.
Oh, nice to see you,
God,
Julie.
you're all right. I say, what's this?
There's a
What's
little
this?
shop across the square.
Oh, we brought some of your clothes with us.
Thanks.
Is she under arrest?
By no means. Mr. Davidson, I have asked you both here to help me solve a little problem.
What's happened?
You know what happened.
Well, how the hell do I know?
I told you I was going to the beach.
When?
This morning.
I didn't hear that.
Neither did I.
You knew Frankie had gone.
Oh, I thought you'd gone with him.
But after what you said.
That's right, I remember that. You said you'd push off.
Well, I did.
What do you mean?
I told you I was going to the beach.
You mean drown yourself? Oh, Julie, you wouldn't do a thing like that.
Got into the boat and it must have floated out.
Well, so far we have established there was a quarrel, but your friend has suggested that you might have intended to commit suicide. Is that so?
No, of course
Now, please
not.
let Miss Johnson answer. Is that what you had in mind?
No. Anything could have happened. I told them I was going to the beach. They should have come after me.
Look, she'd had a lot to drink, and
Very
she
well. That's all.
I can go.
You may all go.
You mean there won't be any charges?
No, the boat will be returned to the owner. You were not trying to steal it, were you?
No, of course not.
Well, then you committed no offense.
Well, that's very good of you. Thank you. You're very...
Tolerant, Mr. Davidson? Of childish behavior, perhaps. But in many ways, the laws here in Crete are stricter than they are in your country. For instance, the penalties for possession or use of narcotics in any form are most severe.
What's that got to do with Julie and this business about the boat?
I sincerely hope there is no connection at all, Miss Griffith. I was merely stating a fact, giving you some information for what it's worth. Εμπρός.
Ο κρύος είχε 5, θα τα λένε εδώ στην Τίγρη.
Ανοίξε. Excuse me.
Look, I'm sorry I'm late, Michael. That bloody tower went on the truck again.
Again?
Yeah, again. I just thought you might like to know I've arranged for the boat to be taken back to Sitia.
Good. Well, look, there is no need for you to stay here any longer. I do hope you'll enjoy the rest of your stay in Crete.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you.
Eric Shepherd.
Val!
Oh, well, how are you? It's years and years.
Well, I'm well. Well, fancy seeing you here.
Oh, I knew we'd meet again sometime. Somewhere, sometime.
Thank you.
How long are you planning on staying here, anyway?
A few days, depends on the money. Who knows?
We must come and have a drink at Shepherd's Bar. My bar.
Yes, please, will do.
Okay.
Shepherd's Bar. That's my Eric. Now, don't come too close. I didn't have time to wash this morning.
You haven't changed.
See you.
When did it happen?
What?
When did it happen, Val and you?
Before I met you.
How long before?
I don't know. About a year. She was 19.
She looks more than 30.
Yeah.
But did it last long?
You what last night?
I presume you had an affair.
Yes, we had an affair. Well, do you want to know all the details?
Well, I am your wife. I am quite interested to know who you've met. I just hadn't heard about this one, that's all.
And she was a singer
Grand Opera.
with dance bands.
Did you want to marry her? Well,
Val didn't go in for the conventions of life. They hadn't done her any favours. We did talk about marriage.
what happened?
Well, she was a very possessive lady. She wanted to own me. So we fought, and she went off with Edward. And that's the story of Val and me. She was a fairly wild girl.
What now?
What now? Nothing.
Well, what about Julie?
What about her?
Well, you seem to have taken a fancy to her, haven't you?
It can happen, can't it?
She doesn't need to be too concerned about this boyfriend of hers, does she? All she ever talks about is your Val. What goes between those two?
I don't know. Just friends.
Is that all?
I don't know.
Come on. All right, all right.
Well, I didn't
We've been arguing all day and all through dinner. I shall go to the other room.
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, who's silly anyway? I'll get a good night's sleep. The main thing is that you get to sleep.
I'll go.
Don't you want to talk girl to girl?
I've nothing more to say to Val.
Oh, for God's sake, I did not want you to drown. Do you want me to scream it through your ear hole?
Julie, you had a rough night last night, that's all. Now let's all go to bed and get up early and go back to Heraklion.
Bed. I'll go into the other room and you two can stay here, so be happy.
Now, please, please, I'm happy the way things are.
I'm not, I'm afraid. And I'm not going to Heraklion.
No museum?
I'm going away.
Where?
Back to the other place.
For how long, may one ask?
I don't know, Val.
Oh, you mean farewell forever?
Maybe.
But I need you.
I find you incredibly callous. Not that you drove Frankie away because I was enjoying it.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's true.
Look, in the meantime, could Val put her feet up? It's what we're here for, to relax, to get some sun, and to build her up.
You can't just leave me, Julie.
You've got Nat. You'll make a good father.
Listen, all this is a bit academic. We'll all have to go soon because there's no money. And anyway, I've got to get back into the furniture business because they won't give me indefinite leave. So, Julie, let's play it out till we go, huh?
I'm going back to the Nicolaus place. I owe them some money anyway. I have to pay them back.
What with?
What with? At least there are no police charges. I nearly died when that Greek came in. Do you realise if that boat had been wrecked, we could
we'd
all
all
have
have
been...
got 5 years inside
Oh, there's
already.
no need for that.
Besides, I had to thank Eric Shepherd for my freedom.
Thank you, Eric Shepherd.
It never dawned on me that he was your Eric.
My Eric. He was a real man.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean he was a real man?
Like you. Like you're a real man. I told Julie about him years ago, so she's going back.
Rubbish.
We share our lives, Julie and me.
My God, she's blushing.
Oh, shut up. I'm going to the other room.
Well, that's all right, then. No hard feelings, all's well.
If you're up late tomorrow, I might not see you again.
How are you going to get there?
By bus.
And I pay the hotel bill.
Let me know how much
But
it is.
damn all money. How much have you got, Val?
That is the lot.
I'll take 50 for the bus.
And what about Crete? What about Minoan civilization? Knossos, the museum?
Pawn the passports.
Let me know what happens, and if I raise some money, I'll send it on. I might see you in the museum someday. Could I,
What?
The book.
Oh.
I'll phone home. Midnight. That's 11 in London.
Give them my love.
Oh, shut up. That's another thing. Hello?
I'll say
Overseas?
goodbye then.
Oh, push off. We're not saying goodbye.
Britain.
I mean it,
Yes,
Val.
that's it.
I think we should part.
Oh, all right, all right. There's
Yes, I
big
want to make a
drama.
transfer
Sob,
charge
sob.
call to
I'm
London.
sure we'll keep in touch.
In touch,
01
sometime, somewhere.
246.
I'll let you have the book back.
8047.
Don't bother. It's a library book.
That's it.
I might stay on Crete.
Forever.
For a year, maybe. Settle a few things in my mind, like this. I really need to, Val. And anyway, I do think it's time you and I parted.
Oh, yes, yes.
Hello, Dad. Listen, Dad, got a small problem.
Anne?
Oh, hello.
Are you going back?
Well,
Or would you take these for me?
yeah, okay.
This was shopping I want to do. Thanks.
Yeah, but I...
Thank you, Nico.
Nico, thanks.
Oh, boy. I think you've become his goddess.
He's nice. I like him.
Oh, well, don't let him hear you say that.
Why?
Well, he'd be serenading you all night long. Go on about you and Val. If you've been together for, 5 years, why are you breaking up now?
It has been a long time. But Val's pregnant. 2 months pregnant. And I don't really want to spend the rest of my life washing nappies. I was a secretary in London.
Oh, to whom?
Oh, various people. Law firm, travel agents, hospital. All a bit dreary. I wouldn't mind doing 1 day a week. Do you need any secretarial help?
No, not really. No. So tell me about you. What's your background?
Pretty middle class. My father was a bank manager. He's retired now. I have 2 brothers and a sister, all supposedly brilliant. I'm the baby. They all live in a peculiar old-fashioned world. I went to a convent and was good. Took my A-levels, played left wing in the hockey team, came out and didn't know where I was.
So you became a secretary?
Yes. What's your background?
You really want to know?
Yes, I do. Very much.
I'm terribly old.
I owe you my life.
Oh, no. That was the wind and the currents.
I owe you my freedom.
No, that was Captain Kasakis. Try again.
I owe you my clothes.
Yes, you do.
I want to repay you.
How?
I thought you might have some suggestions.
No?
Oh. Well, I dressmake and crochet. I've been looking at the shops here. I think I could compete. I know a girl who set up in Ibiza 2 years ago. Who's quite rich now. Just a clothes boutique.
But you need capital for that sort of thing.
Oh, hardly anything. She started with nothing.
And premises?
Ah, well, I'll tell you about this girl in Ibiza. She had a friend who ran a bar.
Isn't it? Wow. 3,500 years ago. Have you seen the others? The real thing, not just the postcard. It's from my father. Oh, no, He can't do it. He sent me a first-class ticket.
For one?
Of course, for one.
Oh. What is it?
A bull. Bulls were the Minoan thing. It meant fertility, children.
Why is he jumping over it?
He's not jumping, he's dancing. It's called the bull dancer.
He's obviously got a sense of purpose, though.
Oh, it's some fertility right. They're all fertility rights.
We came to the right place. We should stay here. How did jumping over a bull make him fertile, then?
I suppose the one that did it without getting killed was the one that continued the species.
Wouldn't have thought of you as a bull dancer.
Thank you. I'd like to see that one, please. Super. I'll have this one, the brown, and the orange. Would you send them round to Shepherd's Bar? Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We can feed her just for a few days.
What, here?
Yes, and she can have the spare room so she can find something.
Oh, Eric, she can find anywhere. It's out of season.
She hasn't got any money.
And so we're paying.
Oh, come on, Anne. What's it going to cost us to put a young girl up just for a few days?
You really think she's going to pay that back?
Yes. And she knows a girl in Ibiza who's making a fortune. I'm just trying to help her.
Why?
Oh, because she's a nice kid. She's stranded. She's got some good ideas and the courage to go on with them.
And where's this boutique going to be?
Well,
Here? In the bar? Hanging all around the walls?
Now, that's a good idea.
Oh, Eric, for God's sake.
Well, she's a fully trained secretary.
Since when did you need a fully trained secretary?
Well, she can help with the bills and the letters.
2 a day?
Look, she's got taste. I mean, just to look at her, she'll go like a bum.
In the spare room?
Oh, that's quite funny.
Mr. Shepherd!
Yes?
Mr. Shepherd, can you come, please? The
What?
van driver, he must move.
Oh, right.
You fancy Julie?
The van driver, he must move.
500 drachma.
No, sir, I don't think it is quite right for the wall of Captain Kazakis' office.
Well, brighten it up and I'd see it from time to time. Oh, she's nice.
Very nice. Oh, Mr. Shepherd, your van is holding
Yes,
up our
I know.
jeep. Could you please?
Just coming.
Okay.
I can hardly offer it to the goddess herself, can I, goddess?
Ah, Nesta.
Other than for free.
That would be lovely.
Oh, sir, I've just finished this one.
Hi, Julie.
400
Ready to go?
Say, it's Julie.
Yes. 300 for you.
Oh, I wish I had 300 drachma. I haven't any money.
No.
None at all.
Oh, come on, come and sit down. Come on. I haven't got any money either, and I'm getting older.
Oh, no.
I can't even offer you a glass of wine.
Oh, that's all right. What would you do with 300 dracs anyway?
Can't tell you that.
Why not?
You probably wouldn't understand.
Oh, yes, I would.
Hmm?
I would.
Will you come and see my paintings?
Oh, I'd love to, but we're going away tomorrow.
Well, 150.
It's about £2. Will that buy what you want?
Yeah?
Here?
Here.
Oh, I wish I could give you the money. I wish I could come and see your paintings.
It isn't the paintings.
I know.
Listen, Julie, I'm a bit worried about leaving you on your own.
Hello, Val.
Hello.
Been having a good time?
Oh,
Marvellous.
super.
But
Where
look,
have you
what
been?
Oh, we've been to the museum
Right.
and Knossos.
Absolutely
and
fantastic.
Festus is
But look,
absolutely great.
I've cashed my father's ticket for the journey
and
home.
used as a pattern.
Well, for
But
this?
um,
Oh, nice stuff.
There's a lot here.
you see, I've got the return tickets for all of us,
So he's being generous. He wants to buy your ticket too, so we can all go.
only friendship. That's all.
On his money. I mean, you don't want to bum around broke again, now do you?
I'm quite happy to stay.
Doing what?
Oh, I've got 1 or 2 jobs lined up. Haven't I?
Oh, hello, Eric.
Hello.
Well, then, what jobs have you got for her?
Well, she's going to do what some of the locals do. Let me explain. You know, when I first came to Crete, I used to see the local shopkeepers standing in their doorways with their Greek vases and bronze horses all summer, you know, and I rather naively asked them, what do you do all winter? We make these, they said.
So I'm going to do some sewing and designing for the people in the village.
And reading?
I hope so.
Hey.
Yeah?
Lunch.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's have it out in the patio. All right. Would you two like to join us for some lunch?
Oh, Eric.
Oh, yes,
Thanks
please.
a lot.
Very good.
Nice.
Nico, will you set the big table up, please, in the patio?
So I went to as many art schools as I could, putting off the evil day. But in the end, you've got to go into the family furniture business. Then I met Val at a party. That's it, really.
Eric says you've done quite a few things, too.
Oh, not really. What have I done? I've sung, danced, recited, posed, dressed and undressed, been in love. I'm always in love.
Always disastrously.
No, not always. Not now. Good God, here I am on Crete, pregnant, with the blue sky and the mountains.
Well, you seem to like the idea.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I've always wanted a baby.
Well, I must admit it. I'm the daddy. That's why we're all here. Val's a bit dicey medically. Malnutrition when young.
And other things?
Probably. So I took some time off, and we came to get some sun as well as culture.
You're not married?
Well, no, there are some difficulties
His
there.
family.
They're very nice, but...
Anyway, who wants a husband? I mean, it's the baby. Anyway, I've got Julie.
No, you have not.
If you'd been pregnant, I'd have stuck by you. Do you mind if I smoke?
Oh, yeah.
No, my own.
She means a joint.
No, Val, don't. We've been warned, and Captain Krazakis meant what he said.
And that is for sure. And don't be a fool. Come on, you're not smoking pot round here. Nico, have another bottle of domestic and throw this muck away, will you, please?
400.
400? Only 400 for her?
Yes.
Here.
A real connoisseur at last.
400. Now, where is she? Take me to her.
I'm not selling the girl, it's the drawing.
You heard the gentleman. Get out.
A drawing? Ha!
The barman seems to be guarding your honour, Julie.
What honour? Julie's got no honour.
Val.
What's his name?
Nikos.
What's he to you?
Nothing.
Is he tired?
Val. That was quite uncalled for.
All right. Don't get uppity. Why is he defending your honour, then? Julie and I know each other very well.
Yes, so we gathered.
Don't be fooled by the books. She's not actually reading them. They're just a way of letting her sit.
I do read them.
Oh, half a line at a time.
I go into it.
Julie's goal. All right, if you really want it. The object of Julie's search is how to sit on her bum. Oh, she's really dead lazy. I mean, her two favourite occupations are sitting on her bum and tiring men out. She's like a sea anemone, our Julie, sitting there, beautiful, wafting men in. That's why she needs to come home with me, give her a good job to keep her going. Has Eric mentioned that he and I were together for a bit?
Yes, he has.
It was good, wasn't it, Eric? Oh, you're uppity, too. You don't really want to know your old friend, do you? You know, we went to the museum this morning and we saw the bull dancer. That's what I remember Eric as, a kind of bull dancer. The physical challenge that was in him. I loved him for that. Have you got any children? You know, children, babies. It's what Eric always wanted. And me, of course. No babies?
No.
By choice? What the hell did you get married for if you didn't want babies?
That's enough, Val.
No, it isn't. I mean, I must be living in a different world from you. I don't know, there's something about this place. There's something... It's nice. Nice, respectable and bourgeois. Oh, Eric. It's all so phony. And where's it got you? Sterile? You?
Get out.
Have I said something unpleasant? Like the truth? Oh, good luck for the boutique. It won't open. Oh, she'll make a couple of dresses and a skirt. Maybe crochet a hat to go with it, but that's all.
Get out.
Look, it's only the wine. She's not really like that. Do try and forgive her. Thanks for this and all the best. I'm sure she'll come back and apologize. It's just the wine. So?
I should have kept my big mouth shut. I made a mistake.
So come back and apologize. Because if the idea was to get Julie back, you failed. You're so destructive, Val. You destroy everyone, and you.
You enjoying yourself? You think you know Julie just because you've made a few passes at her in your time?
That's got nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Since I've known you, you've wrecked 3 good-going affairs of hers.
Oh, rubbish. She wrecked them. I just couldn't keep up with her.
That's a lie.
Look, if you're so fond of Julie, why don't you go on back to her then? Leave me. Aren't these nice?
Val, I dread the future with you.
Nobody asked you, sir, she said.
Something is asking me.
No. Oh, no. Well, I'll manage. Just send me the upkeep, that's all. You're nice now, but that's all. I'll make out. All this squaring up to your responsibilities, you weren't, were you? There was never going to be any other way. We're part friends.
Silly.
Julie will come running.
And you'll use her.
Yes. She'll knit, crochet, and wash the darling nappies. And suckle it, maybe. She'd like that.
God, you're cold.
I want the experience. She's happy with the consequences. Julie needs me. What the hell else would she do?
You going out for a siesta?
No, I don't think so.
Thought you might have gone up to comfort her.
Hmm?
Is she all right?
Oh, I don't know. If she stopped crying, at least I can't hear her anymore. You're too old for babies now. I could make it a question.
No. No, I'm not too old. It's just that I've got used to things the way they are.
I haven't.
No, I know. Are you going to go over it all again?
Sometimes I go over it all again, yeah.
Look, we decided quite rationally at the start that it was because of you.
Yes, but I'm different now. Aren't I? Mal's gonna have a baby, that's what she wanted from me. Boy, did I have a lucky escape.
Yes. I can't quite see you and Val as the old married couple.
With a family? Well, it depends. She said we were phony.
Do you think we are?
Yeah.
Well, everyone's phony on some level. Look, we like it here. We get on most of the time. Not a hard life. What are you going to do about Julie?
Hmm?
The material, machine.
No, she's gonna use them.
You don't really believe that, do you?
No.
Well, that's something anyway.
Oh, Val was usually right. She'll just drift around somewhere, I suppose.
Yes, she'll be all right. She'll just go on till she finds someone else to support her.
I'll take the stuff back. Mike won't charge me. Oh, she's just a natural, good-looking scrounge.
It's Julie. It's Julie.
Anne?
Hmm?
Is Julie in her room?
Morning, Mr. Shepherd.
Morning, Nico.
Any charters for the boat today?
No, we haven't got anything today.
Okay, I'll go and check the stock.
Fine.
No, she hasn't slept there.
Julie, gone?
Well, her things are still there.
She didn't come back. When she went away yesterday, I wondered. Did she have any money?
Well, not from me.
Shouldn't think so.
Well, where would she have gone?
She was crying.
Well, Val upset her.
She was very upset. Last time she was upset, she went off in a boat.
What? Well, she was drunk that time. It wasn't for real.
Yes, but she wasn't drunk this time, Mrs. Shepherd.
Do you think we ought to give Chrysakis a ring?
No, wait and see what Nico can do. Oh, you found her?
She spent the whole night sitting on a rock. A rock.
You all right?
Yes, thank you.
You sure?
Your friends are over there. They've come to fetch you.
Thanks, Nico.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Julia. I'm sorry, really. I've lost the baby, Julia. We went back to the hotel and it just lost the baby.
Oh, God.
So, what's been happening to you then? Big adventures?
Come on, Val. Let's go home.
Yes, I think I'd like that.
That's a good idea.
I'll get my things.
Thanks for the coffee, Anne.
Let me know how much I owe you, and I'll send it to you from London.
No, that's all right.
No, not quite. Could I ask you a favour?
Yeah, sure.
I do have means of support in London, quite respectable. Could you lend me 50 quid to pay hotels and things and get the three of us home in semi-comfort? Yes. I won't let you down.
I think I could manage that.
Eric, thanks a lot.
I'm very sorry, Val.
Try again.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,000 drag.
Much obliged. Well, we'll get back to Heraklion and have a final look at the Minoan glories and the Cretan hills.
And the museum.
Oh, you don't want to overdo it.
Oh, just a quick look.
All right. Then we're off home.
That's better.
Can I give you a lift?
No, thanks. We've still got the hire car.
Good.
Thank you, Anne. Thanks, Eric.
Here, I'll take this to the car.
Thanks. Oh, I'll send you a blouse, Anne.
Thanks. I look forward to that. Bye.
Good luck. For God's sake. Nico. The Domestica didn't arrive.
No.
Is it on Iraqi?
Yes.
What's the matter?
I'm sad.
Oh, is she gone?
Yes.
Give me a glass of Retsina.
Money.
Oh, Shepherd's Bar can surely stand me a glass of Retsina, for God's sake.
Oh, Mr. Shepherd.
No. I'm sorry, Nestor, but you owe us far too much already. I can't.
Hey, there's my drawing. Let's see if there are any clients here today for it.
I'll give you 1 bottle of Retsina for this.
1 bottle?
It's not like...
1 bottle?
It's not like her, but it reminds me.
Well, it's artistic license.
1 bottle.
All right.
Thanks.
Got a letter here, left by a lady this morning. Says, Aphrodite gent with beard, Shepherd's Bar. Sounds a bit like you, doesn't it?
I haven't had a letter for years. 200 drachma. All my love, Val. She had a real soul, that one. 200? Okay.
Where's he going in such a hurry?
I've got a damn good idea.